Sup tubers, in case you didn't get it from the multiple flashing spoilers that I will attempt to put in here at the beginning of this video, this video is about the latest Star Wars movie, so if you haven't seen it, look away now. Well, you don't really have to look away now. The first part of the video isn't so bad. It's, mainly what we see in commercials and everything. Or if you, read online or, ow. And ow. But the first part isn't so bad. I will warn you when I get into depth of certain spoiler things. There'll be, another spoiler before I keep talking about it. Don't worry. For now, however, we have our first movie review on Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Okay, so I grew up on Star Wars. I absolutely, to pieces, love Star Wars. I have seen all 6 more times than I can count. I write fanfictions for Star Wars. I read fanfictions for Star Wars. I don't roleplay Star Wars. That's one realm I've never crossed into with anything. But yes, I grew up on Star Wars. It is one of my all-time favorite things. I have very fond memories of going to see episodes 1 through 3 in the theaters, and when it would get to the beginning part there with the little, thing that description of what's happening and everything, my aunt would lean over and read it to me, and this time for Force Awakens, it was my mom who read it to me, which was hysterical. So now that I've rambled for 2 minutes about my love for Star Wars and spoilers, let's get to the non-spoilers part of this video. Main characters. I've got a list here. I'm just going to give you my opinions on them and what my liking about them and everything. We're going to start with my absolute favorite, new favorite robot, BB-8. Oh my god, he's so cute. He's like a little kid. He is so adorable. I absolutely love him. He may, and this is going to get me smacked by so many people I know, he may have surpassed my liking for R2. Don't hurt me. He and R2, they're definitely up there at the top though, but BB is, even before I saw the movie, I was in love with BB. He's so cute. He's adorable. I love him. Poe is one hell of an X-Wing pilot. He is, wow. And the relationship he has with BB is just adorable. It is so cute. It is like big brother, little brother almost, but it is adorable and I absolutely love it. And Poe is just, yeah, I got a crush going on there. After Poe, we have Rey, and she rocks. She rocks. I love her hairstyle, first of all. It's so cute. And she kicks ass with that staff of hers, and she took such good care of BB, and she's awesome. Finn, comic relief is all I can think of for Finn. He is just, he's Finn. He is, but we'll get back to Finn later. Trust me, we're getting back to Finn later. Kylo Ren. Anger management, my friend. Anger management. Wow, he has anger issues. I thought I had anger issues. I thought Anakin had anger issues, but that's just a whole nother anger issue that he's got going on there. And, of course, 3 main characters that we are so thrilled to see back would be Leia, Han, and Chewie. Not overly thrilled about what's going on with Leia and Han, which we'll get to in the spoilers part of the video, but it's nice to see them back, and I love the relationship between Han and Chewie, and oh my god, Chewie in this movie, he's just like a mother. He is like an overworried mother. It's so cute, but at the same time, he's like a complaining little kid. It is adorable. I love it so much. Yes. My opinion on the plot is, I can't wait for the next movie. It is just so, it immediately, it's Star Wars, so obviously immediately I'm gonna be like, little kid. I can get a quote from my mom here. She was sitting next to me in the movie theater, and I'm like, she's like, sit back. I'm like, no. I'm like literally like straight up in my seat, and we're not even gonna go into how it was like when I saw the trailer for Captain America, you know, same thing, straight up. It's like, but yeah, it was just so good, and, you know, it, like, right back into the flow of the Star Wars universe, and I know there are going to be people who disagree with me that don't like it, and blah, 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 and say J.J. Abrams did a piss poor job, but that man is my hero. I love J.J. Abrams now. He is up there with top directors. Yeah, it was just, the way they introduced Rey is similar to how we were introduced to Luke, and even similar to how we were introduced to Anakin. And meeting Finn and his whole side of things, and the way they perfectly incorporated Leia and Han and Chewie back into things, and it was just perfect. It was literally like being welcomed back into the Star Wars universe. And thank you. To quote Tyler Oakley on the gay in space topic, Finn and Poe, I fangirled for it. I admit it. I went into the movie with little sis more, you know, giving me some of the details because I couldn't stay in the dark, and she saw it before I did. But I couldn't stay in the dark, so, and she explained it to me, and she told me about Finn and Poe, and I'm like, alright, I'll wait to, you know, give my opinion on it. Saw it, loved it, there so, and yes. Ship it to death. Okay, now from here on out, there's going to be another big right there. We're doing spoiler topics, so if you don't want to be spoiled, walk away now. Well, don't walk away, it's your computer, but close the video down. You know what I mean. I apologize for waving a pen at you guys this whole time. I've got notes over here so I don't ramble too much. Spoilers. Let's start with the thing. Let's start with the least painful one. Which, I don't know if it's the least painful, which would be Kylo's identity. Yeah, I Leia and Han's son, Ben. I mean, I kinda knew. I don't have as much in-depth knowledge between, you know, of the between times of end of Return of the Jedi and Force Awakens, which I intend to correct because I do have characters for it and I need to know the in-between details. But it's kind of a sucker punch for him to wanting to be following in Vader's footsteps, and, you know, being like, you know, grandfather, teach me and everything, whereas, you know, Anakin's probably on the other side of the Force going, no, bad heel, sit down, bad son, grandson. He's probably like, no, Ben, what are you doing? Stop it, stop. This next spoiler point. Han's death. I knew it was coming. Little sis warned me, so I knew it was coming, and it didn't make it any easier to handle. I knew it was coming, therefore, like, before it even happened, I'm like, knew it was leading up to it. I'm like, and there were tears, and there was, I mean, I didn't audibly sob. My mom did. Mama audibly sobbed, but I did not. But I was still crying, and little sis, the coward that she is, ran off to the bathroom just before it happened, but apparently she was watching it from down below, so she still saw it. But everybody keeps saying, oh, Kylo's gonna come back to good side, oh, we gotta give him another chance. I'm like, he killed his father, he can go screw himself. My mom and little sis keep calling him, you know, keep insisting on calling him Ben and everything. I'm like, no! He killed his father! He is Kylo Ren! He is officially a Sith. No. I'm sorry. Forget it. He's gonna have to have one hell of a comeback. And now for the biggest spoiler, but it is a theory that is running rampant all over the internet, so I don't really think it's that much of a spoiler, but I will put it as a spoiler anyway. Rey's father. I am of the opinion, simply from the way she handles that lightsaber and how quick she was with tapping into the Force, I am of the opinion that Rey's father is Luke. He's gonna have one hell of a time explaining things to her if he is. you know, being like, oh, by the way, I did have a very logical reason for leaving you on this planet to become a slave and a, you know, a scavenger and all this crap. I had a reason. Namely to protect her from Kylo, probably. But, yeah, I honestly think just the way she handled his lightsaber, with how quickly she was able to learn mind manipulation in the Force, I honestly think she is Luke's daughter. Which would be so cool. Because he is supposed to have a daughter. I think. I have books to read. But yes, that is my opinion. I think he is Rey's father, and it'll be an interesting beginning to the next movie, considering how they leave it off, which I'm not going to say. But it will be an interesting next movie, and I honestly cannot wait for it. So that actually is the entirety of our video, just like it's a review. It's my base opinion of the movie and how much I loved it and how much of a Star Wars nerd I am, because trust me, the thumbnail for this video shows just how much of a Star Wars nerd I am. And yes, before any of you question, those are cutouts from Cheez-It boxes. I plan on getting more. I'm still missing C-3PO and Chewie, and yeah, I plan on getting more. But for now, that is all for this video. Next week will be my first monthly favorites video. I'm not sure if I'm going to have one every month, but this month I have a ton of stuff that I'm actually loving and I want to share with you guys. So, until next week, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I would love to hear your responses to the movie. Give the video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!